Going to be talking about the rules of flag football. So, the rules of flag football, the first main rule is it's pretty straightforward. There's no contact allowed. That includes no tackling, diving, blocking, screening. Instead, players wear flags that have alongside the belt to tackle the person is possession of ball. The opposing team needs to pull one or both of their flags. While flag football rules are designed to keep players safe, you'll find that they also create an engaging, fast-paced version of football with the typical contact. Here's a list of basic flag rules. So all passes must be forward and received beyond the line of scrimmage. Only direct handoffs are permitted. There are no laterals or pitches anywhere on the field. The quarterback has 7 seconds to pass a 7-second pass clock to get rid of the ball. The quarterback cannot run with the ball unless it's handed off first. Offensive players must steer clear of the rusher and may not get in his or her way. Any defensive player lined up 7 yards off the line of scrimmage is eligible to rush. If the ball is handed off, any defender may rush. Interceptions are returnable, even on extra points. The ball is dead when it hits the ground. The offensive player's flag is pulled from their belt. The ball carrier steps out of bounds, or the ball carrier's body outside of their hands or feet touches the ground. All offensive flag football penalties result in a loss of down or yardage. All defensive flag football penalties result in an automatic first down and some associated with yardage. For the field and different things like that is how many players are on a football team or on the flag team. Typical flag teams is a 5-on-5, but there's some that do 6-on-6, 7-on-7, or even 9-on-9, but 9-on-9 and 6-on-6 are rare. So it's typically just 5-on-5. It depends on their age, region, and group. NFL flag allows up to 10 players per team. To accommodate a smaller team size, a flag football field is shorter than a typical field at 30 yards wide and 70 yards long with 2 10-yard end zones and a midfield line to gain. The midfield line is the first down, so unlike NFL football, you can't get a first down every 10 yards. For who can play flag football, if you ask any flag football coach what they like most about the game, you'll typically hear the same answer. It's incredibly inclusive. Kids of all abilities can learn flag rules. They don't need a specific build or even prior football experience. If they're motivated and a team player, they can learn. Plus, it's a great source of exercise that can improve cardiovascular health, hand-eye coordination, and strength. NFL flag offers leagues for boys and girls 5 to 17 years old. There are several co-ed leagues as well. While flag football is a growing youth sport nationwide, you'll find that it's increasingly popular in the Northeast. Even more, flag football has opened doors for female athletes who want to play football. In 2010, flag football became a growing high school sport among female athletes in various parts of the country, and participation has increased since then. In fact, the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, NAIA, in collaboration with the NFL and reigning champs, will launch the first college-sanctioned women's flag football league in the spring of 2021. For the 7-on-7 flag football rules, it's a little bit different. And even though several leagues follows basic flag football rules, you won't find one standardized rule book across all organizations, mostly because there are many different versions of flag football out there. So some 7-on-7 flag football rules may differ from 5-on-5. For example, generally, high competitive leagues with larger teams tend to adopt more lenient rules. College teams and some other flag football leagues compete 7-on-7 and allow certain types of contact. like open arm blocking and holding the chest. Other teams might allow contact above the hip and below the neck. That's why 7-on-7 flag football rules require players to wear soft shell helmets, and also high school flag football also does 7-on-7. Youth athletes follow similar rules as NFL flag football, which is strictly no contact. The best way to learn about your league's 7-on-7 flag football rules is to receive a copy of a rule book. Like field terms and game terms, along with how you play, will be in the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned and watch that.